Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix, and once again, I'm joined by my beautiful host, Cooksoul.
Hello, I'm here for some reason. I wasn't here for the first one, but yes, I'm here this time.
Yes, and I yeah, uh, I have got this running. I've got a slightly different setup running from what I had before for Tsukihime. I apparently the web version of this game is open sourced. The code is available on GitHub. I have downloaded it, and I'm running it locally. It's using Node.js, so it's a Node.js server running locally on my computer to allow me to play the web version. Now, reason I'm choosing to play the web version as opposed to the desktop app is I can run it locally on my Mac, which I can't do with the desktop app of the game. Also, it has more configuration options. So there is, if I look here, under config, under advanced, there's an option to blur thumbnails. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming blurred the hentai? I don't know.
Yes, and that's because it's under adult.
And
So
warn,
that's actually pretty good.
yeah, warn me when I enter an H scene. I love how they can't say hentai for some reason.
No, you say H scenes.
Yes.
No, because in Japanese, H is pronounced ecchi, which, is the word they use for lewd content.
Still a bit weird. I mean, this is an English version of the UI, so
Of a Japanese game.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say. I'd still say hentai, but I suppose, do you know what? I think if you wrote hentai, that would have pushed it a bit, and he had this. Hello, Garlic Bread X. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Now I have noticed that this gets weirdly slow at points, right? Or there's something I'll show you. So I'm going to click continue. Oh no, that's not right. So hopefully you can hear that. I restarted the game because the prologue has music, and I wanted to make sure that music could be actually heard. This is the point I got to last time. Reactionary impulse 2. Shit, what did I want to say? I can't remember what I wanted to say. I mean, let's get into it. Let me switch to the no avatar. Scene, full screen. Let's get into this. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that it runs slow at points. See if I right click and bring up the menu. I don't know why this animation is so slow when I bring it up in the mid thing, so I don't know.
It's like it's not got enough resources or something.
It's really weird. It's like it's hitting some sort of limit. This is basically a website running locally, right? But I don't think I'm stretching Chrome at all. I've tried it on the site, the actual website that this is running on, the whatever the URL is, and it has the same problem. So it's something to do with the efficiency of or just the way it works, I suppose. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Where the fuck was I? Sensei told me. Sensei told me my eyes could see the points where things could easily be broken. Garlic Bread X is saying, I was going to say that in Ciel's route, you'll know that there's going to be a lewd scene. Game asks you if you like Senpai better with or without the glasses.
That's a very important question.
A hard question to answer. Anyway, let's continue. My eyes could see the points where things could easily be broken. And if that thing were to be a person, then what I would see would be their vital spots. Lines which, if cut, could break something apart without any effort. With those lines, even things as hard as steel could easily be cut. In other words, everything in existence has its destiny of breaking internalized within it. This is something inescapable for anything with a physical form, Shiki. Wait, who the hell's fucking talking? Fuck.
I have no idea.
I thought it was Shiki that. Fuck. Oh, that's what Sensei had said. Okay, this is him thinking in his head. I was still a child back then. I remember finally understanding what she meant and getting scared. In other words, the world is full of cracks and it could collapse at any instant. If there are scribbles all over the ground, then there's a possibility that the earth would start breaking apart if I walk over it. When I realized what she meant, I thanked Sensei from the bottom of my heart for the glasses she gave me. I couldn't have gone on living if I had continued to see the lines all the time, the points where things could easily be broken. There isn't a single advantage to being able to see them. Garlic Bread X says Sensei is Aoko. I don't think you see her until the epilogue. Did we not see the Sensei in the intro? I think we saw Sensei in the intro video, the woman with the red hair.
Uh-huh.
Also, I've just realized that the text is pretty small on... The text bigger on the game compared to...
It is very small, the text.
Give me a second. Let me fiddle with this, because I can resize this.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's better.
Give me a sec. So this has the...
This won't affect the art, will it?
Well, give me a second. Let me see what this does. What happens when I... No, the art just expands with the... when I expand. So it just like stretches it, but the text remains the same size. Actually...
That's good.
Ooh, and also that's running better. Let me just check the config. Is there... So I've set it to display 4:3. Should I put it 16:9?
I mean, the game is made by 4:3, right? But you can, if the option's there, you can do that.
Let me see how this works out. Yeah, so that way. X says, I'm not familiar with this version of the game. Oh, they might have changed stuff then. A couple of other things. The audio I've set to original 2000 audio. Mute when switching tabs. I don't know what the fuck that was about, so I've just disabled it. These are just the controls. I can't do any of the advanced stuff from within the game itself. But do I have to make this a bit...
For the window on YouTube, yeah.
Just having a... One second, I'm just set that. Oh, what I was touching there. Well, I'll have to do it for now. That might... I feel like that's cutting off some of... I don't know if
Garlic Bread X says this UI looks better than the original, though.
Yeah, so the UI that they have on this... So what I think they've done is I think they've split out the internals of the game and put it back together using a web framework. Because I had a quick look at the code. It uses Node.js to spin up the server. It's using npm libraries, and it's got all the assets. And I think this is just from the ground up a redone fucking
just a new front end.
It's a fancy website, basically. DM says, hello DM, welcome to the stream. Audio settings is different soundtracks. Yeah, so I'm going to keep it to the original because I don't want to close.
Oh yeah.
Let's
authenticity.
Continue. Hopefully that's a bit easier. If I should make it. I'll see. Good morning. I hear an unfamiliar voice. It is morning. It is time it is time for you to awaken, Shiki-sama. Shiki-sama sounds weird for some reason. The Shiki to me seems informal. I don't know why. The word Shiki, even though that's his name, just feels like an informal.
If it's a name, it's a name.
I know, but Shiki is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just in my head. That feels like an informal way of saying a name, even though that's his name. It doesn't matter. Stop calling me Shiki-sama already. I told you yesterday it sends chills down my back. I'm going to say spine there. I wake up. Isui stands far from the bed like a statue. Where am I? Wait, what? Good morning, Shiki-sama. The girl in the maid uniform bows. Ah, yeah, I came home. Great. I push myself up, looking around the room. In that instant, I feel sharp pain in my temples. Huh? Are you looking for your glasses? So he gently hands me my glasses. Phew. I let out a breath. Last night, before I went to sleep, I had the feeling I was seeing the lines even with my glasses on. 1 second. This is the just bugging me audio. Is that even having any effect? What the flip?
This is a great time to realize that I can't hear any music.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. A second. I know what this is gonna be. No? Muting this when it's been captured. Maybe this? Huh? Can you hear it now?
No.
Oh dear. What the fuck? That's odd.
Mute.
Is it still mute?
Yeah.
I have shared this before. Well, that definitely muted it for me as well. What have I? Why is that? Oh, that was weird. Can you hear it now?
No. No. It's on the stream though, like the YouTube stream, so it's fine.
Let me think about this. Do I have to add anything else? To get games, audio should really be coming through. I've connected everything up. That's still coming through. I delete that. And so when I was playing Eve Burst Air, were you able to hear that?
I was.
Okay, give me a sec. I've got a feeling I'm gonna try. First of all, let's save. Back. Oh, I'm running this. Right. Give me a second. And I'm going to try and pause that for a second. I'm going to close this. Wait, how do I close this? That is a good question. Wait. Right. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Technical difficulties.
Why have we been plagued so hard recently by technical difficulties?
It's life, man. Life. I mean, it wouldn't be, as I've said before, it wouldn't be a proper stream. Right, I'm gonna, let me.
Yes.
Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I find this?
It's not in the YouTube video right now.
Yeah, I realize that. I need to do. 1 second. That one. Oh, what on earth? Bear with me, my... Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is... Wait. Right.
I'm not sure what you're doing.
That's a... What the hell? Right, we're not touching that. What the fuck? Right. I'm going to... Huh? One second, I just need to check something here. That looks weird.
It's on the stream now.
Yeah, I realize I'm just tweaking things. Put it back. Right. Okay. Right, you can hear it now. Yes, this is a simpler setup to a degree. And let's go. I feel like I read this bit. Yeah, we did. Right, Hisui gently hands me my glasses. Phew. I let out a breath. Last night, before I went to sleep, I had the feeling I was seeing the lines even with glasses on. Seems like it was just my imagination. Maybe it's because I slept in an unfamiliar room, but my mind is hazy. Shiki-sama? Hisui calls out to me. Shaking my head, I shake away my sleepiness. Good morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me. There is no need to thank me. It is my duty to come and wake you, Shiki-sama. Hisui gives a plain and completely expressionless response. Even in an unfavourable light, I think Hisui's features are beautiful. It should be wonderful for such a girl to wake me every morning, but as Hisui never smiles, I don't feel that happy about it. Shame. If Hisui only had half of Kohaku's brightness, she'd be really cute. I mean, she is what she is, right? Do you need something? Realizing I'm looking at her, Hisui stares straight back at me. No, nothing at all. Waking up with you there makes me feel like I'm really at the Tono mansion. Okay. Now then. Getting off the bed, I stretch out both arms. Suddenly I realize I'm wearing pajamas. What were you expecting to be wearing? I'm sure that yesterday Huh? I thought I slept in my uniform last night. Wait a minute. Also, why did the music stop?
It stopped right when you said, wait a minute.
I know.
It was like the game was like, yeah? Would you like to elaborate on that?
Did someone change him when he was asleep?
Perhaps.
Yes. Since it is bad for your health to do so, Nissan changed your clothes and put you to bed afterwards. Oh wow. I don't know how I'd feel about that. So he explains it as if it's something perfectly natural. I see. She changed my clothes. It's true that I could have caught a cold if I had just slept like that. It's the kind of attentive service you'd expect from a... Wait a minute. What? I quickly checked my pants and underwear. Oh no. Wait, no, sorry. I forget. It's not our
pants.
Yeah. It's like fucking hell. My pants.
First floor, ground floor, everyone. Same thing. Clearly.
My pants are brand new pajama pants. Oh no. Even my underwear is new. But oh man, dude, I feel violated. I want to say what the hell did you do, but somehow the words are stuck in my throat. Got to calm down and think things over for now. Let's see. First of all, half the blame belongs to me. Why? Because you slept in your uniform. And the one who changed me wasn't Hisui, it was her sister, Kohaku-san. This is dodge. It would be wrong to complain to Hisui. I mean, but Hisui is part of the staff, so you could say to Hisui that you have a complaint that can be passed on to Kohaku, right? I mean, you don't bite the messenger, but you can say to the messenger, can you please inform the staff that, If you're going to do that, please at least give me a massage afterwards. No, just kidding. Hisui? Yes? What is it? You don't have to do anything uncalled for like this from now on. If you have to, please wake me up. Also, how did they change him without waking him up? That's impressive. I can change myself, so I'd like to do so. My face is a deep red as I say all of this. Hisui obediently nods in affirmation. Your uniform is folded and awaits you over there. Please, come to the sitting room after you have changed. Damn it. How careless could I be? It was careless of me to begin with when I fell asleep on the bed like that, but to not have woken up while I was being changed is over the top. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I don't know how they stealth ninja change your clothes. That seems like a skit from some sort of bad porn video.
They're very professional maids.
We have changed people in their sleep many a time. It's like, what the
Service staff are not to be seen or heard, but their presence is certainly felt.
I don't know how I'd feel about this. I would be oh god, I don't know why this it's not exactly the same, but there was some weird Bruce Lee no, was it not? Was it Bruce? The Bruce Lee? No,
you're telling me.
I'm thinking something weird, right? Anyway, usually I would have sensed it, but maybe I was just really tired. Complaining to myself isn't going to change anything. Can't just keep standing here talking to myself like an idiot. Better hurry up and change, then go have breakfast. My school uniform is neatly folded, and my shirt is even ironed. Passing my wrists through the sleeves feels good. It's that fresh, brand new feeling. No, there's nothing wrong with being naked, is there? I mean, to be naked is a natural way of things, but it depends on where you're being naked, and who you're being naked in front of. Yep, there was nothing wrong with it, but I couldn't help being embarrassed at the fact that I was being changed by the warmly smiling Kohaku-san. Wait a minute, what do you mean there was nothing wrong with her changing you? What? How have you logicked that? What the fuck? To top things off, the face in the mirror keeps smiling from time to time despite being right. To be fair, I'd be the same. I'm like, oh, hot maid changed me. Oh my god. Are you really okay, Tonoshiki? I thought you were supposed to be uneasy about staying here, you amateur. Akiha and Kohaku-san are relaxing in the sitting room. Akiha is wearing the uniform of the Asagami Ladies' Academy, a famous school for young girls. Do you think I should, wait, do you think I should make the screen a bit smaller so the text is bigger?
Is that how that works?
Yeah, 1 second. It just gets bigger magically.
Whoa.
I know, let me make sure it's sized correctly. I want to get all the gorgeous background.
You should just full screen it and then leave it from there.
Oh, but if fuck knows what'll happen if I full screen it. Just got a bad feeling.
Alright.
Let's see. They're drinking tea together gracefully, as if breakfast ended a long time ago. Oh, what the fuck?
I would personally greet Kohaku, but that's because I like her from that one moment, from that one time I played the fighting game. It's up to you.
Sevu?
Sevu.
I would greet both of them. It would be so rude to greet Kohaku-san and not to greet Akiha.
Yeah, but I'm biased. That's why I said that.
I'm gonna greet both of them. Good morning, you two. That's not...
That is greeting both of them.
I know. I feel like I thought he was going to greet them individually. Good morning, Akiha. Good morning, Kohaku-san. Good morning, Shiki-san. Wearing a white apron that suits her, Kohaku-san replies with a smile that could not possibly be any larger. On the other hand, Akiha just casts a glance at me. God damn. A good morning. You certainly took your time this morning, Nii-san. He certainly knows how to put a damper on things. Took my time. It's barely past 7. It only takes 30 minutes to get to school from here, so I'm actually up early. So you're saying you're going to finish breakfast in just 10 minutes? You're not some starving dog, so if you're going to eat breakfast, I'd like you to take your time. He has logic. Akiha's words really do have thorns. Not a dog, Akiha. Then I remember. Speaking of dogs, there is what happened last night. Hey, about what happened last night, does that happen every night? What? Akiha tilts her head slightly in response to my question. It seems the point of my question has completely failed to reach her. I'm talking about what happened last night. That noisy woof 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 racket. Mr. No Prince says, just wanted to tap in. Can't stay long since I'm at my cousin's party. Well, awesome. Hope you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Thanks
Have
for,
fun, mate.
thanks for jumping in, even if it's for a short while. Enjoy my cup of tea. Even you wouldn't have been able to sleep with that going on, right? Nissan? What are you talking about? What? I'm talking about last night, of course. Around 11 at night. Some stray dogs were barking their heads off. Aki and Kohaku-san exchange looks, and then together they both look back at me. It's like they think I'm some kind of nutcase. Can't just let this slip by. Fine, I'm not asking you anymore, Akiha. Kohaku-san, it was really noisy last night, wasn't it? Was it really? I did think the wind was quite strong, but the only unusual thing I found while looking around late at night was you, sleeping in your uniform on top of your bed. Ah, yes. I'll be more careful from now on. What? What happened? Wait, what happened, Kohaku? Oh, nothing in particular. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, nothing in particular. Hiki-san just had its bad sleeping posture, that's all. Kohaku-san dodges Akiha's question with a smile. Oh, that was a very good way of dodging that.
That's a very long neck.
Akiha?
Yeah.
What is going on there? Wait, I think they both have long necks, but Kohaku-san has the collared top, so it hides some of the neck. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my god, who else had... Oh, it's like, Chaos Child. No, Chaos... Yeah, Chaos Child. Remember that?
I do.
Oh god, they had massive necks as well. I don't know what's up with this art style. But, yes. Come to think of it, Koako-san is calling me Shiki-san now. Instead of... What was she calling you before? Shiki-sama, that's it. It seems like Hisui passed on my message from last night. Are you sure neither of you noticed? Those dogs were barking for about 30 minutes straight last night. Woof, 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 woof. I don't know why he has to do the noises. If that isn't noisy, I don't know what is. It really was a woof woof panic, wasn't it? What? Somehow I get the feeling Kohaku-san has missed the point. Well, that's basically how it was. I don't remember anything like that. You don't either, do you, Kohaku? No, I don't. Sorry, Shiki-san. Oh, even I'm saying Shiki-sama. There wasn't anything particularly like that last night that I can remember. Then it's decided. The only possibility left I can think of is that Nissan had a dream about it. Well, now that she mentions it, maybe it was a dream, but... You must have had a nightmare because you aren't used to the mansion yet, Nissan. Oh, I know what. I know what. If that stray dog barks again tonight, perhaps we should start keeping an extra vicious guard dog here. What, so the guard dog just barks a lot more? And then there's like double the barking? A malicious giggle comes out from Akiha. I'm now out of time, so please excuse me, Lee-san. Please, do take care not to get attacked by any dogs on your way to school. What an asshole. Taking the fucking piss. Akia leaves the sitting room. Kohaku-san leaves to escort her to the doorway. Now seems like a good time to come to a conclusion. Given what's happened from last night up until now, it's a no-brainer to work out that for some reason, Akia really, really hates me. For some reason? Didn't we reason out why she would not like us? A, where we have no manners compared to her. B,
She's a tsundere.
well, yeah, but I think B is that she's had to take on some serious, strict upbringing because he was away. So, is there some sort of weird issues on the stream?
Very, very slight. I'm not voicing them, but there are a little bit of weird quality issue on the stream itself, but it's nothing that is major.
Mr. Nothing 0100 says on lunch break to be here. What have I missed? Were you here for the first thing? We've basically went through the beginning of this visual novel. The main character, Shiki, is the son of a rich family. He had some sort of accident when he was 9, which almost killed him and then made him anemic, or very, very weak. His dad, he is the heir to this family that's super rich. The father didn't like him being weak, so he booted him to a branch family to take care of him for 10 years. Now, this guy also had a sister, this person called Akiha, a younger sister, and so she then became the next heir to the fortune. And so the father ended up being strict with her upbringing, even more strict than he was with the main character. Main character got to live a normal life for the last 10 years. The father died. Akiha, the sister, has now taken over the estate, and so she's decided to call her brother back because she misses him. But she's brought him back and wants to teach him manners and stuff as well, because she feels that he's had a too relaxed life. And this is where we are, really. We're trying to live our new life after 10 years of living a normal life, coming back to richness and having to learn how to learn etiquette and stuff, I suppose.
And be surrounded by girls.
And we are surrounded by girls. We have our sister, so no. And we have two. So Akia's got rid of all the staff. After the father passed away, Akia got rid of all the staff except for 2 maids. 2 girls about her age, oddly enough. And that's where we are. I leave for the lobby after I eat the breakfast Kohaku-san made for me. Isui is in the lobby, waiting with my bag. Will there be enough time, Shiki-sama? Yeah, it's not even 20 minutes to school from here if I run. It's 7:30 now, so I could make it even if I take the long way. Satisfied with my explanation, Hisui nods. Very well, I will escort you out. Yeah, thanks. It's a terribly embarrassing thing to have a personal servant. Ah, Shiki-san. Please wait. With pattering footsteps, that was Kohaku-san. Kohaku-san runs down from the 2nd floor. So he steps back and falls silent as Kohaku-san appears. Huh? Weren't you with Akiha? Lady Akiha goes to school by car. Since I had something to give you this morning, I stayed behind. Something to give me? Yes. This came from the Arima family yesterday. Kohaku-san smiles. So the Arima family is that branch family I mentioned that we lived with for 10 years after we had our accident. Eh? But I have all my luggage already. The things I used while I was at the Arima's house all belong to them, so all I've got are my own clothes. Really? But this was sent here nonetheless. Kohaku-san hands me a thin wooden box, perhaps 20 centimeters long. It's not heavy at all. Kohaku-san, I've never seen this before. Well, apparently it was left but to you by your departed father. It was to be given to you in the will. By my old man. I can't feel anything about that. The old man who expelled me from this mansion 8 years ago leaving me things. Oh well. Baku-san, please take it to my room for me. Wait, why is she hesitant? Baku-san is staring intently at the wooden box. She seems almost like a child who wants a toy. She wants to see what's in it. God damn. There. I don't know what the sound effect for that is supposed to be.
G.
Ah, that's it. G. Gundam. No, she is a child. I get it. You want to know what's inside, right? Not at all. I merely wondered for a moment. Like I said, you do wonder what's inside. Alright, let's open it. 1, 2, 3. With a dry sound, the wooden box opens. Inside there is a 10-centimeter bar of thin iron.
What?
It's an iron bar. Undecorated and worn, it has finger marks all over it. Okay. The old man must have really hated me to leave me a piece of junk like this. No, Shiki-san. It's a fruit knife. How does that make it better? Wahako-san takes the iron bar out of the box. See, isn't it one of those folding knives? 1, 2, 3. With a pachink, a 10-centimeter blade pops out from the bar. What's a little fucking stabbing knife? I see, it certainly is a knife. It's old, but it seems pretty solid. The year and era it was made is written on the back. Oh, Bako-san replaces the blade and hands over the knife. Certainly there's a number written on the grip. Character 7, and under it the character Knight. 7 Knight. Nisan, there is no era by that name. It just says Nanatsu Yoru. Huh? Surprised, I turn around. Sui, who had been silent until now, was looking at the knife over my shoulder. You surprised me, Sui. You should say something. You don't have to look over my shoulder like that, you know? If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. Ah. Sui's cheeks suddenly become a little redder. Oh, did she actually get embarrassed? Please excuse me. That knife is so beautiful that I could not help myself. Oh, wait. Is she one of those people that loves weapons or just knives? She's a knife nut.
Put it this way. Both of the maids are in a fighting game.
Beautiful? You really think it's beautiful? It looks kind of beat up to me. Not at all. The tempering of the blade is masterful. I think it is a knife with its own proper history. Really? It looks to me like a piece of junk. But since Hisui seems so convinced, I begin to feel the same thing. In its own way, I guess it's not such a bad inheritance. 7 Knights? Maybe that's the name of this fruit knife. Maybe, though I can't imagine him naming a knife like that. Whatever the case may be, it's obvious that it's an antique. Well, in any case, I believe in taking what's given to me. I replace the blade and put the knife in my trouser pocket. Shiki-sama, have you enough time? Ah, have to get going. Well, Kohaku-san, thanks for the delivery. You're welcome. Kohaku-san smiles and waves. Leaving the doorway, I pass through the garden. As I pass out the mansion gates, I sense a commotion. What's going on? Looks like something's happening on the right side of the mansion. I heard that someone found bloodstains on the road east of the mansion. Bloodstains? You mean leftover blood? Yes. There was blood on the mansion fence, too. Police came to inquire about what happened last night while you were sleeping, Shiki-sama. Does that mean someone died? No. All that has been found are the bloodstains. Yep, that's not creepy. The east side of the mansion. It's around where the man in the black coat was last night. Bloodstains? Traces of blood? Bloodstains. Traces of red? Come to think of it, I get the feeling I saw something red. Shiki-sama? Huh? No, it's nothing. Shaking my head, I shake off the bad images. Well, I'll be going now. Thanks for seeing me off, Hisui. Goodbye. Please take care on the way. Hisui bows deeply. I'm not sure what to take care about, but she's probably just worried about my health. Yeah, thanks. You take care too, Hisui. It's only right to repay good intentions with good intentions. With an energetic wave of the hand at Hisui, I leave the gates of the mansion behind. Comment in the chat by Dash. She has a thing for edged weapons. Ah, okay.
Underscore, yeah.
Underscore, so not Dash. I walk along the unfamiliar streets. Up until now, I've been going to school from the Arima house, so it's the first time I've taken this route to school. It's only the path I'm taking that's different, but I feel like I'm going to a new school. There doesn't seem to be a lot of students from my school around. Apparently there are not many who live around here. 7:30 in the morning. I don't see anyone running along the streets in a school uniform except me. The business district is in a rush of activity. As usual, the scene is one suited firm employees gearing themselves for today's battle. No, it isn't quite the same as usual. For the last few days, the atmosphere has been a little heavier in this town. It's probably due to the serial killings. Mate, just like casually put that in there. Of course it's going to be due to that. Holy shit. Everybody be on edge if there are a bunch of serial killings happening in the city. There are less people in the streets in the evenings now too. You'd better cut down on the hanging out at night, Ariko. Oh, wait, no, is that us talking? You better cut down on the hanging out at night, Ariko. The face of my bad friend drifts into mind. He'd be the sort to carry on hanging out at night regardless of the atmosphere in town. Well, it's not like he's going to listen to a word I say anyway. I start to see some people in school uniforms intermingled with the crowd. There are only about 10 minutes until the school gates close. I dash along the asphalt street so I won't be late. I arrive. Seems like it took 20 minutes rather than 30 from the mansion. I'll need to leave around 7 if I want to go slowly, since I ran several times on the way. And classroom. And scene. The classroom, just minutes before homeroom, is full of commotion. Scattered all over the classroom are my classmates, intent on talking until the teacher arrives. It's like a festival in here, even though there are only a few minutes left. I ease my way through to my seat next to the window. Then, yo! You're late, Tono. Wait, who's that? Yeah. In stark contrast to the otherwise pleasant classroom, there is someone waiting with a big grin on his face. And in addition, good morning. Wait. Good morning, Tono-kun. Oh shit. Fuck you. He is accompanied by someone very unexpected. Senpai, why are you in our classroom? Dumbfounded, I point to CL Senpai like I'm looking at a ghost. Is it so unusual? I was just wondering if you were in class, so I decided to come over to see you, Tono-kun. Unusual? The seniors never come to the junior classrooms. Yeah, mate, there's a reason for that. You suck.
Can I just answer a question from much earlier in the stream?
Yes.
Glasses on.
You know what? Yeah. Shit. There are all sorts of reasons, but the biggest one is that they're just too far apart. Wait, no, this is us talking. There are all sorts of reasons, but the biggest one is that they're just too far apart. Oh, I see. Senpai nods with a serious face. You don't have to worry about that. Despite my appearance, I'm a fast runner. This is not answering the question. What the hell? It takes me less than a minute to get to my class downstairs from here. Senpai emphasizes her point. I guess she's not You're just not the kind of person who cares what other people think. Fair enough. Quit whining, Tono. What's wrong with it anyway? Senpai's here because she wants to be. Arihiko, being Arihiko, plonks himself down on my desk and starts up a merry conversation with Senpai. So, if I remember from the previous part of the playthrough, Arihiko was trying to get a date with CL Senpai. So he's got the hots for her, but clearly CL Senpai likes us for some reason because we're protagonists, man. I don't mind.
MC-kun, yes, of course.
With no eyes. I know where this is going. I don't mind, but you ought to get back to your class 2 minutes before homeroom starts, Senpai. I feel tired for some reason. Sighing, I sit down. Inoue-kun, it seems Tono-kun is feeling down. Yeah, he's probably feeling irritable because he's not used to his life after moving. I think this is still Arihiko. Tono doesn't mind most things, but he's got a bad habit of throwing a fit when faced with things he doesn't understand. Really? Tono-kun doesn't look like the type to get angry. Nope, that's not true. Tono, you see, is usually pretty mature, but when he encounters something he doesn't understand, kaboom! Ha! Kaboom, is it? Yep. You'll change your opinion once you see him lose it, so we can't just trust him like that, Senpai. The two of them they were whispering? Fucking hell, game. This is worse than a Ryukushi. The two of them whisper to each other. Hey, listen. If you're going to talk privately, do you mind doing it in the hallway? I can hear every word you say when you do it on my desk. There's no real point to it. What? You could hear us? Arihiko gives an exaggerated reaction of surprise. No one could stay angry after being hit with an ad like that. Senpai puts her hands to her mouth and I can't tell how serious she is. If it's Senpai, she may have actually intended to talk privately. That's terrible, Tono. Listening in on the lovey-dovey private conversation between Senpai and me. You've sure got some nasty hobbies. Arihiko points at me. Are you trying to pick a fight with me, Arihiko? Actually, please do. Right now I'm more than willing. Oh shit. Arihiko shakes his head. Of course not. You're my dear friend, right? I'd exchange fists with even my parents, but I have a policy of not fighting with my friends. I like that. It's like, be the shit out of my parents, but my friends? No, no, no. I'm the very model of chivalry. That's amazing. I guess chivalrous people could punch their parents in the world. That's inside his head. I see. That's a pretty rotten policy. You pretend to be depressed, but deep down you're the same Tono as always. I had nothing to worry about after all. Arihiko hits me with a couple of times in the back. Oh, beat. Arihiko, were you worried about me just then? Don't ask me trivial stuff like that, you dumbass. It's only good if I do it without you noticing. Arihiko hits my back some more. We've been friends for a long time, but I still can't get a hold on this guy's personality. The lovable rogue, what are you talking about? So, how's your new house? Pretty heavy and stressful by the looks of it. Can't really say. I had a bad dream last night, and the people at my house gave me the cold shoulder. I see. Sounds rough. Arihiko nods with a difficult expression. So Senpai likes us, but every so often Senpai stares at us as if we're a piece of shit. And I don't know how to interpret that.
This is a mildly annoyed glare. It's not a piece of shit glare.
Well, I know there's the extreme hentai piece of shit glare, right? That many a person might like to get, especially from a certain type of nurse that's having to take care of you in a certain way.
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
Yes.
Did you know there's like 6 or 7 episodes of that now?
Yeah,
it's like a whole bloody series now.
I think there are a couple of episodes that came out fairly recently, and I watched them not too long ago. So yes, But it's based on a visual novel, is it not?
I don't know about that.
Are you talking about the anime or the visual novel?
The anime.
Yeah, it's based on a visual novel. I think Just sell it.
Huh.
Yeah, have a look. I don't know I can't remember whatever the name of the anime is, will be the name probably in the thing, the visual novel. And Senpai is silent, staring at us while we have our trivial conversation. Senpai? Tono-kun, you really do get on well with Inui-kun. Are you serious, Senpai? You must need thicker glasses if that's what you think after seeing what just happened. Not at all, Tono-kun. Also, that was pretty rude. You look really relaxed when you're with Inui-kun. You're really open and trust him a lot. Senpai smiles happily for some reason. Arihiko and I exchange looks and tilt our heads. Oh, I'm so envious. Look at this expression. I really admire how your friendship allows such understanding without you getting worried over each other. Is she going to turn this into a BL novel? What the hell? Senpai is impressed.
Fujoshi, never underestimate them.
Really? Arihiko and I exchange looks and raise our eyebrows. That's right. It's just that you two don't realize it. But maybe it'll end if you do. In that case, it'd be best if you two just remained as you are. Yes, truly a miraculous balance. Well, I guess you could say our relationship is a miraculous tightrope. Arihiko nods in agreement. I guess that's one point we perfectly agree on. It's almost time. I'll be going now. Did you watch the news this morning, Tono-kun? No. The house I moved to doesn't have a television. I can't watch it. Yeah,
That old-fashioned, huh?
Dude, I remember just fucking dying inside reading that they had no... it does have a television?
I remember you saying, at least have a TV or something.
Yeah, man, fuck. But they do have a TV. It's just, what's the name of the maid?
Kohaku.
Kohaku-san has one in her room.
Hisui.
No, Hisui is the serious one. The other one.
Kohaku, right, yeah.
Kohaku's got one in her room, apparently.
Nice.
But there was
Underscore says, you will see what kind of novel this is real soon. I'm pretty sure we're already aware of that.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that, yeah, there's H stuff in this, but it's, like, the story is supposed to be really good, right? It's not just about the H-ness, which is why it's a pretty highly rated visual novel. DM says, oh yeah, very soon. Well, I have selected the options on this web browser version of the game to blur the H scenes and give me forewarning when something's going to come up. So the
when it says blur, I'm assuming it's like a Gaussian blur over the entire screen. But what if it is just like select parts? Would that be enough for YouTube?
I don't know, but the censor head will come out and save me.
I would love if there was an option to just have the little black strips.
What, the tiniest of black strips that actually don't cover anything?
Yeah. You hear about the... I didn't want to interrupt, but you see on Twitch people were just using the black strips.
Yes, physical black strips.
Yeah.
The Twitch meta is evolving fast, man.
Life is weird.
I mean, life really is weird, but we'll talk about that more later.
Another time.
So I can't watch the morning news. Is that so? Well, I'll just ask you straight out then. Wait, who's talking now? I think it's still CL-san. There was a big mansion in today's morning news. Is that where you live? It's morning's news? Now that she mentions it, Hisui said the police had come to talk. Yeah, that must be my house. I heard the police came this morning to ask us questions. Is that so? You mustn't be out playing late at night, Dono-kun. Thanks, Mum. Senpai leaves... What, is that how she ends the conversation? You must not play out late at night, Dono-kun. Peace. Senpai leaves quickly. I watch her silently. And... Oh no. What? Not listening to any more of your trivial garbage. Damn. It's not trivial. It's becoming a big problem. You've become so familiar with Senpai that she even comes here to see you. Ariko stares at me gravely. Well, I don't know anything about it. I've only started talking to her recently. Maybe she just came here on a whim today. Come to think of it, aren't you pretty familiar with her too? No way, man. It's taken me 7 days to get her to remember my name. Oof. Oh? That's unusual. Wasn't it your policy not to deal with girls you can't pick up in a day because they're too much trouble? That's an interesting policy. That's for normal girls, but senpai is different. I've kept it a secret all this time, but actually You like senior girls who look good with glasses on, don't you? Arihiko's face turns red.
You know he's got like a particular genre of magazine that specializes in that.
You knew all along, my dear friend. Yep, I knew. We're friends after all. We get along and we've got the same interests. Oh, what? So he agrees? Nice. I see. You can understand how good senpai is too, can't you? Hey, wait! Yep, like I said, we've got similar interests, right? That's why we're into the same type of woman. Arihiko nods in agreement and heads back towards his own seat. I guess it was a short friendship, Dono. Yeah, exactly right.
So this is how they become rivals.
I am your rival. I wave Arihiko off. The teacher comes in at about the same time. The morning lessons are over. It's lunch break, and Arihiko has gone on ahead to the cafeteria. Now, where should I have lunch? Oh, so we have... every time we get lunch, we get options. Let me save you. So I don't think there's a limit to how many saves I can have for this game. Compared to the desktop thing that had, like, it seemed to have, like, 20 saves. But to be honest, in this web browser version, I've noticed that if you replay the game, it will allow you to skip all the scenes up to the next options. Up to the next point where you get asked to make a choice.
That's good, because then you can just quickly skip through and make the changes so that you can see what's new.
Yeah, it's really good. But I think the desktop app version of the game has, if you right click, it'll say go to the next set of options or something. It's in the menu when you right click, so I don't know. Right, where to go? So Arihiko has gone to the cafeteria. I think I'll stay in the classroom. I decide to go buy some bread and eat it slowly in my classroom. There are still a few guys and that close group of girls in here as well. Godbread X says, if you get a bad end, always check CL Senpai's tips. What?
Where are the tips?
That... I don't know. We'll have a... What? I click on graphics before and it doesn't do anything.
For what?
No, I just click on it, right? This graphics option and it doesn't do
you
anything.
mean there's nothing under there?
Yeah. It doesn't open anything. Let's see. I'm gonna play this for a bit longer, up to about 10. Do a little short one, because I have... Not because I want to finish it short, but I have some stuff to do. Garlic Bread says they appear when you get a bad ending. Interesting. Huh? I just noticed. Yumizuka Satsuki, usually the most eye-catching of all the girls, is nowhere to be seen. Okay. She must be absent. Uh-oh. I must be pretty absent-minded to take until lunchtime to realize one of my own classmates isn't even here. Fifth period. Feeling sleepy at the classics lecture, my gaze drifts outside the window. And a crow is perched on the classroom veranda. Not the blue crow from last night, but just an ordinary black one. With his black eyes, the crow stares inside the classroom through the glass window. It's true that it's unusual for a bird to perch there, but it's not like it's some major event. Ah! Suddenly it comes at me. My vision gradually goes white as my sense of balance goes crazy. Huh? My field of vision sways. It feels like something's building up at the back of my head and my brain feels heavy. Crap. I know this feeling. It's a precursor to an anemia attack. Blood that's been building up inside the blood vessels in my brain forms black clots and slushes around inside my head, causing my vision to go black. If I had to describe it, I would say it feels like darkness is pushing from my brain outwards towards my eyes. Oof.
That sounds really horrible.
I think it's supposed to be. This is bad. I don't usually collapse in the middle of class, but fumbling in a world of darkness, I blindly use my desk for support. Even that becomes useless. Can't put any strength into my fingers. All I can do now is fall towards the floor. Oh. Excuse me, Sensei. And something hits me roughly on the back. Tono's looking pretty bad, so I'd like to take him to the infirmary. Arihuko. At some point, Arihuko had come up to me. Are you really feeling bad, Tono? I can hear the teacher's voice from... Oh, fucking hell. Are you really feeling bad, Tono? I can hear the teacher's voice from his lectern. No, I think I'll be Man, he's totally out of it. Wouldn't it be better for him to leave early? Arihuko makes this outrageous proclamation loudly. I see. If you say so, Inui, then there's no mistake about it. I've already heard about Tono's health from Kunifuji-sensei. Goddamn. Tono, if you're not well, you may go rest in the infirmary or leave early. Sheesh. I don't know what's with him. Damn him for being a fucking good friend. What an asshole. Like, first of all, I think he saved him from potentially falling on, like, face first into the floor. Second of all, he's like, yeah, you need to go to the infirmary, mate. I don't care what you say. Which was the right call. And then he's just like, what the hell? What's up with this guy? It seems the classics teacher has complete trust in what Arihiko says. Come on, you can go now. Your face is pale and all, but no one's going to know you're feeling bad until you tell them, you know. Arihiko hits me in the back grumpily. I'll be leaving early then, Sensei. The classics teacher nods solemnly. Sorry about making you worry needlessly, Arihiko. Don't worry about it. We've been inseparable since middle school. I can tell when you're about to collapse from anemia. Hello, Valari Kantari. Welcome to the stream. Arihiko heads towards his own seat. Expressing my thanks with a look, I drag my leaden body out of class. Valari Kantari says I'm watching in my bathtub. Don't drop the phone, I suppose?
No, it's alright if it's a phone, because phones are waterproof. Well, quite a lot of good phones are waterproof these days.
How waterproof though? Is it water resistant or waterproof? I mean, you have to be, what, IP65 plus rated?
Waterproof enough. Like, it's just a bath.
I don't know. Well, I can try saying waterproof. Fair enough. I have never tested it. And I wouldn't
I
like
use my phone
to.
in the shower a lot.
Do you soak it though, or you keep? I'm assuming you keep it out of the water, right?
What I do is I put it on the side while I'm having a shower, and generally leave something playing in the background. Water gets on it. It won't get to the level of drenched like if it went underwater, but it is, water's flying around all over the place. So I'm not keeping account of I'm not checking how wet it gets, but it is substantially.
Fair enough. I'm too old school to be comfortable with that. Even if I don't know if my phone.
I mean, I have lost some phones to water damage before, but that was before waterproofing was even a thing in these phones.
The problem is though, water damage, if it does get through, you are fucked. It's one of the things that they will not honor under any warranty. The water gets in, they will not fucking. They'll very rarely honor it. Fixing anything like that, and it really just fucks up stuff seriously. So I'm too afraid to have my phone. Like when water splashes on it even in the rain, I get like nervous. So I don't know. I should check actually if my phone is waterproof or is it just water resistant. But anyway, I leave school. Oh, that is not what I want. Oh. It would have been better to go lie down in the infirmary, but at this hour it'd be after school by the time I wake up. That being the case, I decided that I'd better go lie down back at the mansion, even if it means pushing myself. Is it wise for him to walk all the way back to the mansion? If he's
Probably
in a...
not.
Yeah, like... It's a... If I remember correctly, it was like a 20-minute walk stroke run. That's a long way to go while under, really lacking energy and at risk of fainting.
Not just fainting, but what sounded like sudden blindness.
No, I mean that's the anemia, right? Have you ever had that thing? I used to have this when I was younger, where if I got up really quickly, I would like lose. My sight would go kind of black for a second.
No, I've definitely like once overexerted myself to the point where I was seeing stars, but not. I've never like blacked out or anything like that.
I've had that. I've had it once. I probably didn't eat enough back in the day. I was pretty weedy. Now I'm a fat ass. And I did actually faint once. And it was weird because it was for so it was a school photo. So the whole school was coming out. We were standing on these massive like stand. And I had to stand there for a while. I was feeling woozy. Honestly, I just remember my vision kind of went and came, and I just felt like I was floating. And I went from like pretty high up on the stage that we had where we were all standing to like being at the very bottom, being on the ground. So basically, people had guided me towards the ground without me just falling flat on my face. And then I gained like vision. I guess like what the fuck, right? And it's funny because in that school photo, instead of being where I'm supposed to be with the rest of my class, I'm in like the corner, the bottom corner of the photo. And that was like a massive school year photo.
Oh wow.
Well, Arcantari says EU has now cancelled the encased battery ban, so they made waterproof phones mandatory instead. Garlic Bread X says, I had the grey out before, almost fainted. Yeah, that's basically what it was. I had the grey out and I fainted. And I used to get that thing where when I was young, if I'd get up really quickly, it happens sometimes, I would my sight would go blank and come back. So,
I didn't realise that EU cancelled the encased battery ban.
What was the encased battery ban?
The idea was that you should be able to replace your battery.
So what was that implemented?
Sounds like it's been cancelled, according to Valaria Kantari. I wasn't following this, but I was interested because, for a while now, you haven't been able to change your batteries.
Oh wait, and Valaria Kantari saying they made waterproof phones mandatory instead. How does that fix? That's not good. I mean, that doesn't...
That's a completely different issue.
Yeah, I don't... And they've been water... I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. I think I'm feeling a bit better. Lies. I breathe in the outside air and feel a little rejuvenated. Sheesh. I'm surprised at my own body. 8 years ago, the price of recovering from that near-fatal injury was becoming prone to sudden anemia. When I first left the hospital, it would happen at least once a day. Collapsing from dizziness became a daily routine for me. After some time, probably because my body had grown, the spontaneous dizziness and anemia became rarer. But from time to time, things still trigger dizzy fits, and I still lose consciousness. Today I was lucky Arihiko caught me. You were, mate. Usually I wind up passed out on the floor. Oof. Taking a slow and deep breath, I draw fresh air into my lungs. I can feel the blood pooled around the centre of my head begin to swirl around again, so I head away from the school. One sec. I veer onto the main street. Once I get through here and leave the residential district, it's a direct path to the Tono mansion. Ah! Crap. It looks like I haven't fully recovered yet. Putting my hand to my forehead, I realise it's hotter than usual. Not going to do myself any good by pushing myself here until I collapse along the side of the road. I guess there's no helping it. Disgusted with myself, I lean on the guardrail. I'll rest for a bit until I manage to calm down. Mate, you should have just went to the infirmary. But to be fair, I probably would have made the same bad choice because I wouldn't want to have gone to sleep in the infirmary and then woken up after school. I don't have much to do, so I just stare idly around the street. It's just past noon on a weekday, but the street is filled with passers-by. Crowds of walking people. Nameless people without personalities walk straight ahead without even casting a glance at the people walking beside them. What a really horrible way to look at these people. Nameless people without personalities. I mean, they're nameless, you don't know them, but without personalities, that's a bit harsh. Even though there are so many people here together in this crowd, this same space, they see only one thing. Everyone is their own main character, so they only live the day from that perspective. It's called the human experience, man. What is your point? And so, without really interacting with anyone else, they each end the day by themselves. In a way, you could say it's a very lonely thing. I began to think of melancholy thoughts, perhaps a result of my fever. Guess I'll go home now, after being a miserable bastard. Fair enough. I feel calmer, and all I'm doing here is wasting my time with pointless thoughts. Getting up from the guardrail, I resume heading home to the mansion so I can rest. That is, until I see her.
Ah, yes.
I don't know who the fuck this person is, but casually, all I did was casually cast my gaze into the crowd, but my vision freezes. Badump. Golden hair and red eyes. Her clothes are white, as if they are a symbol of herself. Okay. Badump. My pulse races. My veins and arteries spring into action. My nerves split one after the other. My spinal cord goes berserk, as if it is about to leap out of my back. But the girl walking in the crowd is just beautiful. The distant dizziness comes back to me. My consciousness swims, falling. But I can't breathe. My fingertips tremble. The blood isn't reaching them. My whole body feels cold, like I'm freezing to death. But my heart beats in a rush, urging me to hurry up. I can't stand it no longer, and unintelligible words escape my mouth. I can't think. My brain tells me only one word. But just one word repeating in my brain. Her. That girl. I'm going to... I feel sick. I can't breathe. It hurts to breathe. For some reason, I can't remember how to breathe properly. My throat is
It's
burning.
affecting you in real life.
Damn, those are red eyes. My throat is burning. My eyes are about to burst. My palms are soaked. God, I feel like this is an Eminem song. I feel so cold, but I'm drenched in
Knees
sweat.
weak, palms sweaty.
Yeah. I have to follow her. I have to follow that girl. Chase after her, and talk to her. My frozen feet begin to move. My breathing is ragged, like that of a beast. God damn. I chase after the girl and wait. The girl walks slowly. She doesn't realize I'm following her. If I run after her now, I can talk to her. Talk to her and ask her name. Ask her name? Who am I kidding? I know very well that's not what I want to do. I know, but I don't know. It looks like I want to do something else. But I can't precisely put what I want to do in words. The inside of my head is misted over like a rain cloud. My throat is hot. I can't breathe. But so what? It's only natural, right? I've just seen that great woman. It would be impolite not to get excited, wouldn't it? Stop her and ask her name? Ha! Give me a break. I'm not a kid after all. I don't fully understand it, but there's only one thing I must do. I walk with my hands in my pockets. My fingers feel steel. How fortunate. The tools are all there. She walks. I leave plenty of room between us, so she won't notice. So the other people around us won't suspect. She and I are complete strangers. That's why I have to do my best to make following her look natural.
This is getting criminal.
Wait, this has been criminal for a
I
while
mean, it has
now.
been criminal for a while, but it's getting increasingly criminal.
She walks into an apartment building. I don't go in yet, but instead watch from outside. She takes the elevator up. The elevator stops at the 6th floor. I check the common mailbox on the first floor. There are 5 mailboxes for the 6th floor. I touch one of them and feel a sharp sensation. I smell it. There's no mistake. Our room is the third one on the 6th floor. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is... Why is he turned into a fucking criminal?
He can track. We're using scent.
He's like, smells like the woman. All of a sudden, he knows her scent. I enter the elevator and press 6. I'm excited. I grip the
Really?
knife in my pocket tightly while in the small elevator. She's very close by. Just a little more and I can...
Why was he carrying a knife?
Wait, what the fuck? Why is that censored?
Maybe because of your adult settings?
It says blur, right? That's not blur.
Well, you can fill in the gap.
Just thinking about it makes me feel ecstatic. My whole body feels like a sexual organ just climax. God, if anyone listened to me now, man. I get over the elevator. I get off the elevator. The 6th floor corridor is empty.
I wish someone could just like walk past and just hear you monologuing like this.
Talking to myself to the computer. Shut up, man. Don't jinx it. This is good. Quickly. I want to do it. I arrive in front of room 3. I'm about to press a doorbell when I stop. These glasses are in my way.
Garlic Predicts quickly says it's intentionally censored like that in the original as well. It's part of the narration.
Oh.
So that's meant to be like that.
I can't do what I've come to do with them on. It's a promise, Shiki. You never cut those lines thoughtlessly. Long ago, a woman once told me such a thing, but right now neither her name nor her face comes to mind. Slowly, I remove my glasses. You can see the black lines. Not just them. Does something happen to my eyes? Apart from those abominable lines.
Abominable.
Goddamn, abominable lines.
Abominable.
Abominable lines. I can see points, like black holes. Countless numbers of them. I don't know myself. What am I trying to do? Why am I trying to do this? What does Tono Shiki want to do with that girl? I don't know. Still not knowing, I push the doorbell. Yes? I hear the voice behind the door and the door opens a crack. In that instant, I slip through it. The girl says. No, she tries to say. She'll never get to finish what she tried to say, because I cut her apart before she could. Oh shit! God, I feel like I'm half expecting a sound effect from Mineko. In that instant, I slip through the door. Not taking even a second, I draw the knife across the lines running through the girl's body. Stabbing, slashing, piercing, driving, splitting into pieces. Completely and utterly, I kill her. The black lines that divide her into 17 pieces. Through the neck, back of the head, from the right eye to the lips, upper right arm, lower right arm, right ring finger, left elbow, left thumb, left middle finger, left breast, from the rib to the heart, from the stomach to the abdomen in 2 places, left groin, left thigh, left leg, left toe, all of them. As I pass by her, not even taking a second. Truly in an instant, entirely. I dismantle her into 17 pieces of meat.
You're right. This is very reminiscent of Umineko and like Rikishi's sort of works.
What the hell? I think I got a... Valerian Kantari's asking, did you catch a bad route ending? I think I did.
Really?
Well, this feels like we've...
I told you should have said hello to Kohaku.
Do you know what I think I may have did wrong? Is
Carry on.
Yeah. I can hear an incredibly dumb-sounding voice. It doesn't feel like the voice coming out from my own throat. Dizziness. The minced pieces of the girl lie before my eyes. Red blood all over the wooden floor, like an overturned bucket of water. There is the choking scent of blood. The cuts are very clean, so our insides don't spill out. Only the colour of red goes across the ground. Strange. There's nothing in the room. Nothing but the girl's scattered limbs and me, standing there dumbfounded. What? A sea of red blood is spreading over the floor. In my hands, I grip my knife, the murder weapon. She's dead. Of course she is. She wouldn't be human if she was alive. Why? There's nothing to ask.
Volare Kantara says Scottish accent gives this game a bad aura. Gallup Predict says, nope, this is all part of the route. And Underscore says, I'm pretty sure they were inspired by this. They meaning Rikishi.
There's nothing to ask. I just did it with my own hands. With my own hands, cleanly and instantly, I cut apart this girl I don't even know. I killed her? Yes, there's no mistaking it. Or am I mistaken? There's no reason for me to do such a thing. That's why it's a mistake. It has to be a mistake. But I had no reason from the start. That's why it's a mistake. It has to be a mistake. Red blood flows all over the floor. Slowly, the dark red stain creeps around my feet. Ah! Surprised, I lift my shoe, but I'm too late. Like coal tar, her blood makes a thread connecting the pool on the floor and my foot. It's red blood. The colour I hate still flowing even now. All because I cut her apart. It wasn't me! Yes. It has to be a mistake. A mistake! A mistake! Probably a mistake. Definitely a mistake. This. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. Let's save. Fuck. Save. Well, what? It's one hell of a save point. I'm going to say this is a bad dream. Also, Volari Kantari saying, is that the chant in Tetsu's theme in Akira? Yeah, I'm going to go for bad dream. This is just a bad dream. But somehow the stench of blood smells so horribly real. Wrong. Yes. Wrong. But I killed her. Is that fact wrong? I didn't kill her. Is that fact wrong? Yes, Tono Shiki wanted to kill that girl. That's what I wanted to do back then. Just that it was also muddy inside my head. I didn't put it into words. Wrong. Like throwing up from the smell of blood. Ugh. The contents of my stomach rise in my throat. Ah! Crimson is soaking into my eyeballs. I feel dizzy. I fall down on my knees into a red sea of blood. Ugh. My gastric juices come up. I throw everything back up. My food, my gastric juices, everything while I cry. There's nothing left in my stomach. But my body continues to force me to throw up, as if trying to undo what had occurred and return me to a normal life. Pain. It hurts like my insides are burning. The tears won't stop and my body collapses to the floor like a pile of garbage. My knees sink into the red puddle spread all over the floor. Red starts to stain my body. It's so painful and red. It's like I'm dreaming. I keep crying. The fact that I killed someone is making me sad. No, that's not right. Sad because I killed her without reason, like breaking apart a doll. I don't understand why I feel like this. Why I killed her without reason. I can't find a reason. A lie. It doesn't feel real. But this is just one of those dreams I have when I faint. It's a lie. Besides, how can someone cut apart someone like that with just a knife? I read it in a book once. It takes a whole day of strenuous labour to cut someone up, even when using a saw. That's why there's no way I could have possibly done such a thing with just a knife. These lines never existed in the first place. Everything was just a delusion I had fallen for. It's a lie. Ugh.
Is that like spitting?
I'm assuming. Gastric juices drip over my lips. Ew. Ew. Passing out my mouth, dripping down my jaw. Mixed with the juices is something red. My throat is probably bleeding because my stomach keeps trying to throw up when there's nothing left in there. Ugh. It hurts. That's why this isn't a dream and I'm just lying to myself. It's all lies. Yes, actually, I understand everything. I lusted after her. Just looking at her aroused me. When I cut her apart, it was so thrilling I almost ejaculated. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, guys, what is going on here? Like, this is like a fucking. This guy did a 180 all of a sudden.
He's
Um,
crazy. It's as simple as that. Let's
Mate,
carry
but
on.
it came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's clearly just a random fit.
These eyes, too. If I knew these lines could cut things apart like paper being shredded, I should have understood that even a person could easily be cut apart just like I just did to her. I had lived a normal life without even thinking about something like that. If I really am the sort of dangerous person who could easily kill just about anything, then I should have put out these eyes or lived a life without seeing anyone. Sorry, Sensei. I'm so sorry. Not even such a simple promise. Was I able to keep? Have I gone insane? I don't know. There isn't even a trace of that impulse left. The thought of holding back never crossed my mind. I didn't even consider trying to stop myself. Kill this girl. It seemed like the obvious thing to do, and I went through with it. Then the answer is simple. I must be insane. I've probably been mad since 8 years ago, when I— what the fuck? Hey, you skipped that game.
It didn't let you see.
You bastard. Wait, oh man, we're just fucking sleepwalking back to the— what the fuck?
I'd love if it just cut to credits.
It's like, or the intro screen. That's a late title card.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I've probably been mad since 8 years ago when I miraculously came back to life from a fatal accident. Hear the sound of rain coming from somewhere. It's raining. In a daze. My throat hurts when I try to breathe. Ouch. I can speak. Jiki-sama? Then I become aware— fucking hell, man. Then I become aware of someone's presence near me. My room. Somehow I'm in my own room. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Morning? Looks like nighttime. Isui? Yes. How are you feeling? So he asks me an odd question. Not a single thing wrong with my body, but why? Yes, why? Why am I asleep in a place like this, even though I was about to say killed someone, but I stopped myself. My brain tells me I shouldn't say those words. What am I doing here, Hisui? Do you not remember? Your school called to say you left early. However, you did not come back even after dusk, so when my sister went to look for you, she found you resting in the park.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
It gives a bit of credence to his activities.
Yep. Park? You mean the park near here? Yes. When she found you, you were resting on the park bench. Then you returned to the mansion on your own feet. You've got to be kidding. I don't remember any of that. Do not believe it is such an odd thing that your memory is unstable, Shiki-sama. It is difficult for me to say this. When my sister brought you back, you were in a daze. Oh shit. I don't remember any of this, but I have no reason to doubt what Hisui says. Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock. I don't remember anything. Yes. When you returned to the mansion, you said you wanted to sleep. My sister suggested we call a doctor, but you said it happens all the time. That's really worrying that he auto said that. I see. Yes, I do collapse from anemia all the time, but this time it's different because I had killed someone. Huh? What did I look like, Sui? Huh? My clothing, I mean. Was my uniform with the blood? It was stained with blood. Your uniform was dirty, so I am washing it. Washing? You mean those blood-stained clothes? There was certainly mud on it, but nothing like blood. Eh? But it was so— even though I was on my knees in a sea of blood, both my arms and legs had been completely soaked red. Have you had a nightmare of some sort, Shiki-sama?
I really hope that he was just rolling around in the mud thinking he's killing this girl.
With a massive boner. He's like, I'm killing this guy.
Kill you! 17 lines!
I just did my pants. It's like, what? The fucking police were called and everything, and he made a scene. and Ahika had his sister had to fucking pay them off or something. God damn. You looked like you were having a bad dream until now, and you do not look fine. So he stares at my face. A dream? That a dream? Was it a dream? That feeling? Smell of blood? That hideously beautiful white girl? He wasn't that hot, man. Calm yourself. No, maybe
Oh,
you're right. I mean,
you've saw fit to give a rating
I,
or a judgment.
I mean, she was not hideously I don't know. That's just a bad dream. I breathe out slowly. That's right. It's got to be a bad dream. There's no way I could break my childhood promise to Sensei needlessly and for no reason. Oh, I'm finally awake. Yes. If you're feeling better, we'll go prepare dinner now. Dinner, huh? I know it's just a dream, but the colour and smell of blood still lingers in my mind. No, it's fine. I'm just going to sleep like this tonight. More importantly, Hisui. Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? Well, it seems like I came back after dusk. Did Akiya say anything? Akiya-sama was not home yet at the time. She came back about 2 hours ago and was informed of your condition through my sister. He seems to silently ask, what about it? Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering if she was disgusted with me for causing her trouble on just the second day after I've come back. It did seem like Akiya-sama was distressed, but I would not say she was disgusted. Saying that, Isui takes a step away from me. What? Well, I will be leaving now. Please call for me if you need anything. Yeah, thanks. Oh, one more thing I forgot to ask. Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? It's raining outside. When did it start? Before you came back, Shiki-sama. When my sister found you, you were drenched. Wait, that's not gonna wash the blood away though, right?
Nah.
I see. Can't even remember that. Seems like it was a pretty serious case of anemia. If that's the case, I shouldn't have pushed myself and should have just rested at school. Yep. Wait, was there an option to rest at school? No, he kinda just did what you wanted to. Good night. I'm really sorry about today. Please express my gratitude to Kohako-san too. I understand. Good night. A dream, huh? Like I don't even know what I felt. But if I can't understand what happened or how I feel about it, how do I know it was a dream? Question. I can hear the sound of the rain outside. My mind still feels a little heavy. I glance down at my chest. The old wound from 8 years ago is still distinctly there, like a burn scar. Ah! Top of my desk lies the knife my father left me. That old blade which had cut that white girl into 17 pieces. Wait. Did he take the knife with him?
Yeah, he had a knife.
No, I don't remember him taking the knife with him specifically, though. I thought, right, and I don't think it was explicit, but I thought that he'd given it back to Kohaku-san to just leave in his room. That Bedak says he did. Why would you take the knife with you? That must have been something as well. Whether it was subconscious or not, I don't know. He
He
put
felt
it
around in
back
his
in his
pocket for
pocket.
it, so yeah.
That is not good. That was a dream. Nothing more. I repeat this over and over again, trying to placate myself until I sleep. But when I was a child, I think someone once told me, don't tell lies that can't even fool yourself.
I like how it's not don't tell lies, it's don't tell lies unless you can fool yourself with them.
The Black Beast.
Oh,
I
God.
think I will. Oh, I do not like the picture of the stairway. Look at that. Yeah, let's save that. The Black Beast. That's what she said. Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck that's. Wait, I'll bring it back to the. Wait, let me just revise this. Yes, so that was some more of Tsukihime. I think we are beginning to get an idea of what this game is going to be about. I think we were warned. Was it Valara Kantari and
Underscore.
underscore saying that you're going to see soon what this is going to be about, and I thought they were just talking about hentai. Valara Kantari says brutalist buildings. That's a case for the Clockwork Orange. I don't know what that was in reference to. Must be the imagery. But yes, it's also really eerie. I know this is not done on purpose, but the fact that there's no music just now just makes that whole thing super fucking eerie.
Silence has a sound.
Silence has enough. Yeah, it does. Anyway, oof. That was. Did this come out before Umineko and Higurashi?
I'm not sure about Higurashi. Definitely before Umineko.
I'm intrigued and I want to read more, but I'm going to leave
I'll
it
check
there.
it right now.
Yeah, tomorrow.
All right, this came out in 2000, so yeah, this would be before Higurashi.
When did Higurashi come out?
The Higurashi visual novel came out. Wait a minute, I'm trying to find it. 2002. So this is 2 years before that.
Well, interesting stuff. This definitely has the same type of
Goo
vibes.
says Umineko was inspired by this game. It certainly felt like it. That one scene feels like half of Umineko. So yeah.
Wow, so this game inspired. Holy shit.
It always comes back to that for you. And yeah, you found yourself another one.
Yep. Well, this is going to be hopefully this will be an interesting raid. Got Brex is saying, yeah, this is Vienna inspired many games. But you know what? This has been great. I will definitely be continuing this. I don't know when, but sometime soon. Thank you guys for attending the stream, guys, the chat. But for now, we'll leave it there. This is Tsukihime. I am Ashmanix. Kixo is Kixo.
Of course.
And we will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.